subvention. But apart from that, we're going to make sure that the university gets their subvention on time so that they can balance their budgets. And we've costed it. And we approximate that for all first-year students in public tertiary institutions should cost anywhere between 270 to about 290 million Ghana cedis. Let me tell you something. The president, a few years ago, his travel budget for traveling in 9 months amounted to 69 million Ghana cedis. They held one cabinet retreat at the presidency, one cabinet retreat. It cost almost 5 million Ghana cedis. Cabinet retreat. There is so much waste in the system. And even if you look at the Office of President to raise enough money to pay academic facility user fees for all level 100 students.
All right, the questions are now man for business. NDC ne Jomama buying a benyasike. Dwabo Ase Jumadi and Kwame Minka and Yeri Jumadi no every University of Education Winneba and a day Abramo Ewoma and a Jumadi Tetrete Ebekosona Tizera Mekano. So Baby Abekobia and Gabriela Tata was a Obechurch and Yamika Imu and NDC Ashen so dear Omo Wudem and Vivi Matamami Akwaba.
Yeah.
Yache NDC Amanyo Kuno Edema Adeshia War a Futu and Persuaso honorable in advance. James Anan honorable Akwaba.
Da we want to one round.
Nieti America say.
Honor na join the one round.
He say we MPP ni na unim na be see NDC for dwumadi na se a de ade be yawo no sa.
Na in there urban futu constituency politics
Ebe movie manifesto launch from a region capital at the Aba district no for the first time I choose a futu constituency no e shock omo. It's not more baby on be ya or would bet say adiano. But anfa and I call community engagement and kwala enkete now or say a more program national or more buy a bet nasi betie and komo and penny phone edi.
Wow.
I didn't count not less than 50 children. And I make up so almost say a voice saying Omatia almost ho chairman ho or body ho and just and kwala enkete well pono. Omo efutu inputu form ho e che wo pani mu ntwe na wo se wo ye party chairman no.
Wow.
E ba ne say na obi be the manifesto launch. Ensempa a NDC yaka a eda enframam. E fa 24-hour policy. E fa development a ye ba hye e constituency we mu ha. Wo ba ha university we ayetimu yankasa na NDC achievement.
That's right.
E kwan e wo constituency mu e fa NDC. Ensuo, electricity, hospital. And then there were her NDC in the buy. No, I can't tell you for one because NDC have any DM. It is any Tiabiano, and what back home, and a one hour come. But what I'm come in fact, I have to say, some bought PC Abaso,
yeah,
any a futu man for so Abaso. Community engagement, higher coino, any and Kofona Honke Cano, a friend of marking, the whole batch no papa.
And that leads me to. James, I mean, Osha from 1996, ABC 2020 about 2 years, 2024 year, and Sakraya by the way Akunyani City, you know, somewhere in 2016, because from 96 to say 2016, you know, 9 DC Kakra, 9 PP Abeje Kakra, and you could tell, say, Akunya will name safe seat, Emma, either of the two parties. But James, sorry. After your marking, we no wonder. Hey, where do you make a pa? After your marking, abaji seat we are boss basis abri. A dear Nabaya Quincy, dear Ediama NDC. I come here and say, after your marking, abaja Quinay, a yata and yasi.
Okay, so I would say that largely, no, a photo constituency is still NDC. It's still very, very green in terms of the numbers. It is Echo Chrome ne bisa nkofo by 10 whether they are NDC or MPP about 6 or 7 will tell you that me NDC. But there are 3 major reasons why seat eluding number one reason has been the importation of voters from outside the constituency.
Hey, what's what Kabi?
Yes, the constituency numbers, far from neighboring and even beyond constituencies.
How
they import them? I remember a very simple, typical, practical example.
Yeah.
Just ended a registration and transfer exercise here. If we took constituency, young population here, just a little over 100,000, the entire population. But Ewutu Senya East, the population is over 300,000. And they are very close to Accra. So if you are looking at people who will transfer their vote, it is most logical to think that more people in Ewutu Senya East will transfer their vote than in Efutu because of the numbers.
Okay.
If you are the whole central region, Efutu constituency had the highest number of transfer of vote into the constituency.
Yeah.
It's about over 6,000, as opposed to just around 5,000 from Ewutu Senya East, whose population is more than 3 times the population of Efutu. So that should tell you how the importation happens.
Okay.
And this importation started right from 2012. And I would want to own up that at that time I was on the other side and I saw how the thing were happening. Smaller by smaller. And they imported more in 2016 and imported even more in 2020. Now, what we have to do is to either stop those.
I'm sure some person what strategy.
No, I'm not going to do that. Yes. So yes, but the other thing has to do with the money aspect, the monetization of the constituency.
Wow.
I mean, if you are looking for the headquarters of the monies that the MPP might have stolen whilst they are in power, this is the headquarters.
Okay.
You come here and you see all the Ghana's money that has been stolen, the wine and the bed and all of that. You find them here.
Not just
exactly. So I want to tell those who are listening to, especially my constituents, that this year we are winning the seat. Go whether rain or shine, we are winning the seat, and I'm happy that my sister alluded to what she saw. And this is just something that we didn't even prepare in advance. It's a spontaneous something. We just called them that, we have some regional executive, they are coming, we want to meet you, and they turn up.
Okay.
That is all.
All right. Or Kasafa the way a man for a pupaye, omufro ebedi wachi, and he's basing the confidence in winning election on also. What was that feeling, Gabriela?
I've always had that feeling, Efutu constituency. But your kind, the issue is about imported voters now, Mobahano. And this December, I expect that the constituency, any region, will have a grip on those voters because I'm voting on my constituency before Mbaha. It's as I heard you stop your move from some other voting. So you to me control it and know they are sitting here there.
All right. Afeyamra Ochenya ye besi de betie at the end of the manifesto before the end and stay for
1 day.
Well over some 10 hours be.
If it's Accra, they do keep coast na tonsi onemu. Endo Accra.
E bi betima to end this year now. Is it the case am for bre any same tie? Is that the reason?
I'm for bre any adada.
Okay.
Sesia Ghana for no omo pen no coast ha na yebodo Accra. Nti yetwam. But one thing about NDC manifesto, they say it speaks to the everyday reality of the Ghanaian. What does the Ghanaian want? We want improved standard of living. We want high cost of products to reduce. We want reliable prices.
Yes.
We want jobs for our young people.
No crap.
Omomoko school. They want to know, say, school na school fees, no, can we afford it? They want improved health, basic school, primary school, because of so much emphasis on free SHS. No, capitation grants in arrears for 3 years. That's a basic school, common chalk, any attendance sheets, teachers, and to mentor because they can't anywhere. And JSS for the money. And what him say when you are put an educational setup, basic education, and it's the most fundamental. That's why when you go outside Ghana, KG. Pre-primary, more Montessori system, and a chair in Kwalano, how to be more analytical and
assertive. Yeah.
Hano, yeah education system no be different. And you know NDC manifesto 2024 there were proposals for basic education, for secondary education, for tertiary education.
Wow.
One of the proposals for basic education, as I mentioned, to revamp capitation grants and make sure say you settle arrears and as a kind of a bansono a very timely and enough money a bit me basic education for no. There were a lot of basic schools are uncompleted. So that phenomena first no we back up a lot of schools no now call no what blocks so and the
form
and the form school blocks no windows no doors anyone no sa issue no asamba back into no one of the proposals in the manifesto ne said yeba be investing a complete sa project ni nyina we are going to supply mono desk to almost every basic school in this country to bring them back to scratch.
Mono desk near there.
One textbook. Now when the book never go go share.
Yeah.
And I want to be share down for and at now quite no more share.
Yeah.
It's in Kulano mobile migrate chum from basic ever shono. Or we a week dada. What the superstructure first a free SHS SC almost so crana still adreno and developing
Yes,
again, what about secondary education?
Yeah.
We are going to revamp the free SHS program. We are taking the free off because it's saying you accept to say secondary school education is free. There's no need for us to call it free anymore. Nya ehia say ye be shemu kena. Double track no ye twem. It's your audit of all educational facilities. Which schools need more boarding facilities? Which ones need bigger dining facilities? Which ones need more classrooms? Now you're making sure as the government of Ghana and I get fund no, you're investing heavily to revamp SARS sector within that 4 years. Again, what about in the educational sector? We say NPP are buying or we be via your friend of capping.
That's right.
Of get funds.
Yes.
Because of capping policy, no. Student loan trust, FMA student loan. Students apply for loans, just about 40% in student loan. It's capping policy no ye free ho sika bia get fund sika get fund sabeka get fund sika no eno na ema 80% of student loan for no omusika no
eba yeah
it's ye give eno free up ya solve problem way students are omu here student loan they'll have access to their money. Level 100 students in all tertiary institutions. So we are nursing training, we are teacher training, we are normal university, we are technical university. All level 100 students go to university free. And in first mandated by the 1992 constitution. The same constitution now or share free basic education with capitation grants no. The same constitution now or share progressively free SHS no.
That's right.
Same constitution is share and says and say the tertiary. It's here they starting with level 100 students. It's fresh so be go school biano. We be go school.
Not just say said be ya ebeba be ya nhihye ya. Ebeba be ka Ghana ye dada sitting mu. Enu nti na mode money kire tuition ka on.
And because
wabra National Development Planning Commission so dwuma e wo ho.
And ya no kre but we say yet say for complaining say constitutional emboying because ye to me emfa reality and constitution